Hello, sports fans, sports bettors, and YouTube Nation. John here with Ricket Picks. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys all had a good day watching some college football. By the way, we are up in football and loving life right now. We had a very small win today in the college football. Thursday and Friday treated us well. Today we basically broke even, but we were up a little bit in hockey, so we had a win. A win's a win. A winning day is a winning day. We did not have a play in Thursday night football. I did have a pick. I pick all the teams. I did pick the right team. I just wasn't confident enough to release it, and I missed that shot because I didn't take it. But anyways, we have had 2 decent weeks in the NFL back to back, so looking to continue that streak here. I'll be giving my 3 top plays and a couple leans for this week in this video. Daily sports betting advice. If you are new to my channel here, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button. And guys viewing this, if you guys could just do me a huge solid, hit that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. It helps with the Google and all that trafficking stuff, all the blah blah on the backside. But if you guys like the video, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up at the bottom of the screen. If you like my videos, subscribe. Let's try to win some money this week. Sounds like a good time. We're going to be up this week. Hopefully, if today finishes out good, tomorrow goes strong. Have our 3rd week in a row we'll be up. So, we're rolling. Let's get right into it. Sunday, November 10th, Week 10, NFL. We're going to start in Green Bay, because why wouldn't we? I mean, yeah, woohoo, Packers. Terrible last week. Green Bay Packers and the Carolina Panthers. Carolina comes into this game at 5-3 on the season and 3-1 on the road. Carolina has won 5 of their last 6 games, and they're averaging 26.13 points, 206 passing yards, and 132 rushing yards per game. Since Cam Newton went down, Kyle Allen has really just taken over and quickly become the leader of that team. Christian McCaffrey continues to prove that he is an elite player in the NFL. I mean, just when you think the guy's not going to get any better or can't get any better, he gets better. He's having a record-breaking season for himself personally this year, which is, his numbers in the past have been astronomical. It's crazy. What he can do, he's an absolute beast. I mean, he's far better than what his dad used to be, and his dad was good. So, it's something to keep an eye on with the Packers' defense lately. Green Bay comes into this at 7-2 on the season, 4-1 at Lambeau Field so far this year. Green Bay is averaging 25.11 points, 257.11 passing yards, and 95.33 rushing yards per game. The Packers have won 4 of their last 5, and they're coming off an embarrassing loss to the Chargers, in which they had their worst offensive output since Aaron Rodgers has been on the team. After the game, Rodgers said that they didn't take care of themselves in LA. They got there late. The coach said the flight was late, blah, blah, blah. I mean, bottom line, you take accountability for yourself. It's the NFL. Your flight was late. That's why you lost the game. It's not going to fly. It's not going to fly with fans. It shouldn't fly. It shouldn't even come out of your mouth. It sounds like there was a lot more that should have went on personally in some players' personal lives that they should have took care of prior to that game. But I believe they come into this game focused. They need to prove that they're not going to have any distractions. They need to prove that they can be an NFL team and come together and focus on a football game. And I think they come out and absolutely crush the Panthers in this one. So we're going with the 1-unit play on the Green Bay Packers, -5. Next game, we're going to the Giants. We're going to New York. Giants and Jets, MetLife Stadium. They share the stadium. It's technically a road game for the Giants. They're just playing in their home stadium. I mean, that's kind of neat. A lot of teams might like to do that. Oh, I have a road game, but it's at home. I can wake up in my own bed, eat my own food, and drive on down to the stadium. Both teams only have 1 win this year at MetLife Stadium. So we're kind of playing to see who's the king of MetLife Stadium right now. So far, it's been road teams. But the Giants come in 2-7, averaging 19.56 points, 224.67 passing yards, and 102.11 rushing yards per game. Daniel Jones gave the Giants a huge breath of fresh air when he took over for longtime veteran Eli Manning earlier this season. He's had a couple of outstanding games, and then they've just realized the Giants are still the Giants. They're just a mess. They're a mess on defense. They try to get it together on offense and sometimes have trouble. And now you got Daniel Jones having some rookie troubles. playing better teams and better defenses. So you throw that into the mix, and they've been terrible. They've been bad. They will be without tight end Evan Ingram, and that's going to leave a huge hole at tight end. But they're fortunate that they're playing the Jets now. The Giants are currently riding a 5-game losing streak. The New York Football Jets, as they call them, Jets, 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 Jets. That will be the chant coming out of the stadiums. It's a home game for them. They come in at 1-7 and playing. I mean, they're horrible. I think they're playing worse than the Giants. The Jets are averaging 12 points. Yes, 12 points per game, 157.25 passing yards, and 66.25 rushing yards per game. 66 rushing yards with Le'Veon Bell. Something is not right there. Where did your almost 300 yards of rushing per game go? Elijah McGuire, all them guys. You know, a lot of them guys aren't there anymore, but you're still the Jets. That was your MO. It's been your MO. They got a new coach, and I don't know that he's going to be the coach next year for them. He shouldn't be. I mean, it's just abysmal what's going on there. I mean, you have Le'Veon Bell, and you're averaging 66 rushing yards a game. Find somebody that can block somebody. I mean, all you got to do is get them into open space. So, yeah, it's crazy. They've lost 3 of their last 4. They did beat the Cowboys. Shocked, I think, the football world when that happened. But the Cowboys were looking ahead to the Eagles game and forgot they had to play the Jets, and the Jets were like, bam, here we are. Quarterback Sam Darnold, he's just been making bad decisions. When it comes down to it, the guy's under duress. He makes a bad decision. Throw the ball away, live to play another down, something. But I mean, interception after interception, a lot in the end zone. I mean, you can't throw an interception in your end zone. You got to throw that ball away, take 3 points if that's what you have to do. Last 6 games head-to-head, the Giants are 5-1, so they pretty much own the Jets because, well, it's their home stadium also. So your official play, we're going to take the Giants -3 for a 2-unit play. Last game, we're going to Pittsburgh. Got the Los Angeles Rams at the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Rams come in at 5-3 on the season, 3-1 on the road. They're playing pretty good on the road. The Rams are averaging 26.75 points per game, which is low for them. They got a high-power offense that just they ain't figured out how to get that ignited yet. They're getting better, though, a lot better. They have 288.38 passing yards per game and 97.25 rushing yards per game. The Rams are on a 2-game losing streak, and the 2 they lost to the 49ers and the Seahawks. So, I mean, they're on a 2-game winning streak, actually. Prior to being on the winning streak, they were on a losing streak, but they lost to the Rams, or the 49ers, and the Seahawks. So, with that being said, that's 2 of the best teams in the AFC West that they lost to, and those were both close games. So it's not like they lost to bad teams. They did lose to the Buccaneers in a total offensive shootout, but the Seahawks beat the Buccaneers in overtime and also gave up just as many points to the Buccaneers in another total shootout. I mean, it's crazy the points the Buccaneers are putting up. That's a whole other side note. But the Rams, their offense is starting to click. They're starting to come around. Todd Gurley, they're getting that whole situation figured out with the dual backs. And, you know, Jared Goff is starting to make better decisions and not throw interceptions. They added Jalen Ramsey to their secondary. So all they have done since their dismal start to the season is improve their football team and improve their game flow and the way they play. Guaranteed Sean McVay will have that team ready to go for this game. He's got a very successful tenure against AFC opponents. Pittsburgh comes in at 4-4 on the season, 3-2 at home. They're averaging 22 points, 202.38 passing yards, and 88.38 rushing yards per game. Pittsburgh is riding a 3-game win streak with wins over the Chargers, Dolphins, and Colts. The Steelers' secondary will have their hands full in this game with all the weapons that the Rams have at receiver. Pittsburgh's quarterback situation has gotten so sticky. They actually have a plan put in place for wide receiver Ryan Switzer is their emergency quarterback. Better believe he's been taking reps with the offensive teams as a quarterback. Mason Rudolph, it's a bad situation there. people like him, but they've won 3 games in a row, so I don't know what everybody's on that they're getting on this situation. But I mean, they have gotten hurt. Their offensive line's not that great, and now you got some pretty powerful guys coming in on the Rams' defensive line that are going to be up in their grills. So I mean, it's gotten to the point where people are starting to debate whether the Steelers should pick up Kaepernick or not. I mean, that's how you know your quarterback situation is getting bad, when people are starting to debate whether you should call Colin Kaepernick to come play football for your team. And probably just bring nothing but problems. A whole other side story. Anyways, your official Ricketts Paw Pick of the Day for Sunday, November 10th. The Los Angeles Rams, -4 for a 1.5 unit play. Some other leans that I have, the Lions +2.5. I think they're going to take care of business. I don't have an official bet on that. It's just what I think. Ravens -10. They're playing the Bengals. I know it's a division game, and people are like, oh, it's a divisional game, blah, blah, blah. It's the Ravens versus the Bengals. The best team versus one of the worst teams. Yeah, I know that shouldn't be a factor, and 10's a lot in the NFL, but I don't think it is in this situation. And the Colts quarterback situation is something to keep an eye on. No Brissett, no Hilton. That makes the Dolphins 10.5 far more intriguing. I will put it that way. But anyways, if you guys like the NFL content, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button. If you don't think one of the teams is going to win that I put out there, drop me a comment. Let me know why you don't think they will. And we can talk about it. Love to talk football. So, yeah, drop me a comment. And thank you for watching this video. Just a quick recap. We got a 1.5 unit play on the Rams, a 2 unit play on the Giants, and a 1 unit play on the Green Bay Packers. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. Happy Sunday to everyone. And good luck with your bets.